Jesus is believed by many Christians as Savior, Redeemer, and exclusive mediator. Over centuries, this theological centrality has shaped religious identity, moral frameworks, colonial expansion, and psychological dependence. However, in an age of historical criticism, religious pluralism, and post-colonial awareness, many are asking, who actually needs Jesus, and why? Most scholars agree that Jesus was a first-century Jewish teacher shaped by Judaism, Roman occupation, and apocalyptic expectations. He spoke in parables, challenged religious elites, and envisioned a radical ethical order centered on justice, compassion, and inclusion. The Christ of Christian theology, however, is a later construction. If Jesus never claimed to be God or a universal savior, who constructed this identity for him, and for what purpose? Christian theology teaches that humanity is fundamentally broken, sinful, and incapable of self-redemption. This framework creates the need for an external savior, yet the concept of original sin does not appear in Jesus' teachings. Now the question is, do humans need saving or healing, education, justice, and compassion? For many believers, Jesus functions as a moral authority replacing personal discernment, a mediator replacing direct spiritual experience, and a rescuer replacing self-trust and agency. This can produce spiritual dependence, where individuals outsource responsibility for meaning, ethics, and destiny to a divine figure. Those who need Jesus most then, may be those taught they are powerless without him. Churches, clergy, and theological systems depend on Jesus' exclusivity because it grants them authority as gatekeepers of salvation, truth, and divine favor. History and anthropology show that empathy, cooperation, justice, and compassion predate Christianity and exist across cultures. Billions of people live ethical lives without reference to Jesus. Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, African religions, indigenous cosmologies, and secular humanism offer paths to meaning without Jesus. In essence, Jesus can only be deconstructed as a wisdom teacher, a symbol of resistance to injustice and an embodiment of compassion. Who then needs Jesus? Jesus is needed by institutions that require control, theologies that depend on guilt, and systems that thrive on exclusivity. Jesus is not needed for morality, meaning spiritual development or human dignity. Deconstructing Jesus means freeing humanity from the belief that salvation, truth, or worth must come from outside itself. Perhaps the most radical conclusion is, humanity does not need Jesus to be whole, but Jesus may need humanity to stop using him. What do you think about Jesus? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if this resonates with you, subscribe for more insights on the transformation of consciousness.